What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of Let's Talk Jurassic. We are here, as we are each and every week, here on the Jurassic Park Podcast YouTube channel, talking about dinosaurs, theme parks, other things probably, video games, Camp Cretaceous, movies, whatever it may be. We're talking about it here on the live stream. And tonight, there's no agenda, no plan. We got nothing. There's been very little. No, actually, there's been nothing. There's been nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. I'm pretty sure there's no... Has there been any news or any... I know, so, a video game came out on Switch last week. We got Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure last week. But outside of that, it's been very, very light on news. It's been very relaxing. A nice slow pace here on the podcast. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Universal. Thank you for taking it easy on me. I appreciate it. Now, we should have had an episode for you out this week. I haven't edited it yet. I gotta edit it, and I gotta record my parts. But there is a fantastic episode coming your way very shortly. When? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe we'll just push it until Monday this coming week, because we did have a bunch of episodes recently. We what did we have? We had all kinds of bonus stuff. We had regular episodes, but I think I'll probably push it until next week. We've got a fun episode with Caleb Burnett talking about the music of Jurassic World Dominion. It's a really fun episode. We recorded this last night. I think it was last night. Time? What is it anymore? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't understand time, but it was a really fun episode to record. We were talking all about the middle portion of the score, which has some really interesting decisions throughout the middle portion of Jurassic World Dominion. So definitely check out that episode next week. Caleb has a ton of great ideas and some fun, I think, reveals, things that I didn't even know were a part of this score until we discussed them. And then I'm giving him fun stuff to talk about. It was a really fun episode, so stay tuned for that. Yeah. Give us our Michael Giacchino soundtrack reaction podcast. I mean, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We actually did one episode already. You can check that out on our website. I didn't bring up any of this stuff tonight, as usual, but like I usually do. Let's see here. See if I can find it. Oh, come on, load, because I literally just turned my iPad on. Let's see. I mean, look, there's been a lot of really good stuff on the show, if I must say so myself. But this is what you're talking about. I think this is exactly what you want, right? You want that reaction to Michael Giacchino's score. It's right here, Dino Score. That's our first episode of our look at Jurassic World Dominion. Tracks 1 through 6 are right there. That only got us 18 minutes through the movie. There was a lot more that we talked about in episode 2, which will be coming out this coming week. But yeah, we talked about 13 tracks, I think, in this past episode, and then we have 13 more. There are so many tracks, so many pieces of music in this score for Jurassic World Dominion. It's unreal. It's just unreal. And then there's things that are not on the score. It is just chock full of amazing music. And Caleb and I gave our reactions, I guess you could say, to the score. And it's really, really great. But enough of that. We're not going to plug too much tonight. We don't really have anything to say. We got nothing to do. I think we're just going to chill. Just going to lean back, put our arms up, and just kind of hang out for a little bit. All right, let's see what we got here tonight. We got Victor Unboxes the World. How you doing? We got Steven here. How are you, Steven? We got Shane. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Tomorrow here, if you are in the States. If you're elsewhere, I guess have a great Thursday. Have a great Thursday. We got Jurassic Tree Reviews here. How's it going? Jared's in the house. Happy National 6-Foot Turkey Day. Day's Eve. Yeah, that's it. Siaka's here. What's up, Siaka? I feel like it's been a while. Canon, as always. This live stream is canon. You could absolutely say that. Dodgson's here. Carl, let's go. Let's do it. We got Jurassic Parking Plastic here. I got to turn on the monitor. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Oh, wrong one. If you hear any bedtime music, there's the monitors. But we also have Carl here. What's up, Carl? How you doing? And we got Jurassic Souls here. What's good, y'all? I hope everyone has a fun and safe Thanksgiving weekend. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Okay, so maybe some news. Supposedly Frontier may be adding Atrociraptors and hopefully more than another species pack to Jurassic World Evolution 2 in the near future. Now, was that from that post that they did? Was that today? There was a post that was like, can you guess what this dinosaur noise is? Or something like that. Jurassic Tree Reviews says, you should look at the old Legacy Collection Spinosaurus and see how good the paint application is, because when we get the Hammond Collection version, it probably won't look much better. Yeah, I just got sent a picture of a Spinosaurus for a second. I was like, yo, is this it right now? But no, I can't imagine. I mean, at this point, I can't really imagine it will look much better. But the chance is there. The chance is there for it to look better, but you never know. What's up, Connie Springer? How you doing? Good to see you back. So you've already listened to it 15 times. Wow, okay. Or is that the score? The score you've listened to 15 times? Or our episode? Hopefully the episode. Oh, Siaka. Been too busy for us. Whatever. Just go about your life, you know? I'm going to click the ban button because you're too busy. Too busy. You know what? I'm too busy. Godzilla Gamer here. Did someone say Jurassic? Yes, we say it constantly. We say Jurassic all the time. We are ready to talk Jurassic at any point. So if you have any questions or any thoughts or concerns, I threw it out there to Twitter earlier tonight. I'm very low in the stream tonight because we're chilling. We're just chilling. You know, I could maybe dip it down some more, but then it's like you get the nice just like floor in the background. That's better. But yeah, I threw it out there to Twitter earlier tonight, and I said, hey, what kind of stuff do you want to hear on the stream tonight? Because there's not really a lot going on, and let me bring it up because I forget what it was. I was about to say the answers, and I'm like, I forget what people said. Muzzamil said maybe a look back. Last year was when the prologue dropped online. And 8 years ago this week, we got our first Jurassic World trailer. Just basically feeling old. Yeah, absolutely feeling old. I gotta fix this. It's like super light. I don't know why it's super light. That thing is really bright. Hold on, let me try to fix it. Is that better? Nah, not really better. Oh well. Man, cannot fix this. Why does this look so bright? Anyway. What was I talking about? Oh, Twitter. All right. And somebody else had mentioned fan films. Roberto mentioned, I've noticed that general quality and number of proper Jurassic Park fan films has dropped significantly since 2018 or so until now. Would really like to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah, that is pretty interesting. I definitely think that's interesting as well, because it does feel like we haven't got as much. I mean, I'm not fully versed in all of the fan films that are currently out there. Whoa, that is too much. Oh, yeah, that looks great. That's perfect. Trying to get some color back into this. Well, I don't know what's happening here, but that's not what I want. And that's blue. Okay. All right, let's add a little bit more brightness back in. Too much. All right, well, let's go there. I don't know. We'll stick with that for now. All right, and then if you guys have anything you want to talk about in the chat, if you're not too busy, we'll talk about whatever you want to. Yeah, so Jurassic Souls that says that thing was today. I could try to bring that up if you want. That was on, let's see, Evolution, right? Jurassic World Evolution. Oh, it was literally right there. Just could have clicked it. Let's bring that up here somewhere. Let's go here. Ignore the Beyond the Gates. It says Beyond the Gates because I haven't changed it yet. Let's just say hanging out. There we go. Changed it. And we're going to take a look at whatever they were doing. And let's dip the music down, and I'll put these headphones on so we can hear what's going on. And where's my volume? There it is. All right. And then we'll do this, and we'll unmute, and then we'll take a listen. Oh, can I open it up? I can't hear it. Oh, I don't have the playthrough button on. There we go. Huh. Okay. All right. Interesting. I was wondering if I might be able to play something here. I have some audio. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I think I have some audio of the Atrociraptors. Atrociraptors roar. Let's open that. Oh, I gotta turn this up. Oh, that's just the music. Bear with me. Oh, that does not want to play. Yeah, I don't know. That audio is not playing. Anyway, go back to this audio. Yeah, I mean, it sure sounds like it could be a Atrociraptor to me. Atrociraptor confirmed, Muzzlemill's saying. Brooks is saying sounds like a Atroci. Tyrant's saying Giganotosaurus. Glycosaurus, maybe? Got some more Atrociraptor here. Lots of Atrociraptor love. That would be fantastic. That would be really great. Hopefully that's the case. I have no idea. I'd love to know. Take these headphones off. Too much for my ears. But yeah. Sounds really cool. What are y'all saying here in the chat? Let me just skip ahead real quick. Yeah, I would play the movie, but I don't want to get this stream taken down. Let's see here. Let's go back. Oh, you listened to the podcast 15 times. Nice. Yeah, Siak has absolutely been soft canonized because he's just a little too busy. Siak is a little too busy. Yeah, Jurassic Souls, I don't know if you were there before, but somebody, I think I just said it like a minute ago. Yeah, you probably, yeah, you I think you were there. I haven't caught up fully on the chat here, but yeah, I guess it did, right? I have a hard time remembering. I know there was Force Awakens trailer somewhere around this time on a Thanksgiving or so. Something like that. I remember being so pumped on that one. The Force Awakens trailer is probably the best trailer I've ever seen. I think it's the best trailer. Oh man, I just thinking about the hype of that trailer. Oh, so good. I can tell that this coloring is really messed up because Baby Yoda does not look green whatsoever. It's like yellow Baby Yoda. I know we were talking about the Jurassic World trailer, but I just took a tangent into the Force Awakens one because that one was so good. And that moment in Force Awakens trailer when Kylo like just ignites the lightsaber in the snow and is like, it's just one of the coolest moments ever. Oh my gosh. Jurassic Parking Plastic says, breaking news, my Dino Trackers vehicle will be here by Saturday. I will finally have a new mercenary besides the I dyed my hair and changed my shirt guy. Yeah, he definitely dyed his hair and changed his shirt. That Dino Tracker line, I have nothing. I have nothing from that line right now. Maybe at some point. I'm just not too drawn in just yet, but maybe someday. The vehicle was interesting. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one. JP Podcast on VHS 1997. Heck yes. Can we make it like even more VHS? There are filters here. There we go. Wow, these are horrible filters. Can I like reset to defaults? Why is it so so bright? And that just looks like way too sharp. I think we're gonna go black and white here for a little while. Let's do some black and white. Bring the contrast. Oh yeah, there we go. This is it. Oh wait, like when I put my hand up right here, that's when the color gets good. So I just gotta keep my hand here. I gotta get something whiter, like something to reflect or something. Yeah. Anyway. All right, let's take this off. All right. Anyway, what were we talking about? We're just hanging out here. We're just hanging out here tonight. Nothing crazy going on. Jurassic Souls. Interesting question. So will we ever hear from Manticore Island again? Maybe we will see the Spinosaurus again one day. That would be awesome. I would love to see the Spinosaurus again. Yeah, that would be fantastic. I don't know. I feel like there's I don't even know how to put it, but it seems like the people up top don't necessarily care for. I don't know if I can say that totally, because if you look at Jurassic World Dominion, I feel like there's subtle elements of Camp Cretaceous in that. Very subtle, you know? So maybe there's a chance it could be included one day. Like, imagine that. That would be really cool if there was just, like, a spin-off film just titled Jurassic World Manticore Island. You know, that would be super cool. And we get, like, a little backstory. That'd be awesome. Like, whether the backstory is just, like, a Star Wars scroll, like the intro to Star Wars, where it's just basically, or I think it goes up, scrolling through some text. I don't care what it is. I think it would be great just to get a little backstory saying, or they could recreate the scene in live action of the ending of Camp Cretaceous, just showing what's going on Manticore Island. Or if it was just the scroll, like, going through, and the crawl, I guess you could say. If it was just a crawl going through, that would be cool. Like, something like that would be awesome. And then we get, like, a Manticore Island movie. That would be fantastic, because, let's think. By the time Camp Cretaceous ends, Jurassic World Dominion is still a few years away. I guess. I mean, they were a little fast and loose. No. I feel like it must still be a few years away, like 3 or 4 years away. But it's right at the tail end, right there where Fallen Kingdom starts, at least somewhere or ends. I mean, somewhere around there, because we get the dinosaur out there in the wild. But it could be right after Fallen Kingdom, or it could be some other time. I'm not too sure. So at that point in time, Manticore Island is, it's doing its thing. It's under a little bit of control from who or what totally, like, I don't know. Because there is that, there is a little quote in Jurassic World Dominion where they say, like, where these dinosaurs came from that are in the Biosyn Sanctuary, and I think they say something like the initial batch was from Sorna. So there's a possibility. I think that's what they said, right? Yeah, I believe that's what Ramsey said as Grant and Ellie are going to the island, or not to the island, to the sanctuary. But that would be cool if we get to see maybe who's operating things at this point in time. And is there a story where we have to interact with Biosyn again? Could we get, like, a few years older Ben interacting with a Dodgson or something like that? I don't know. It would be interesting to see if anything like that could ever happen. Because as we know, Camp Cretaceous plays a little fast and loose with the dinosaurs that are there. Like, they're not too strict on saying, like, this is what this is. Some of the dinosaurs have names like Big and Little Edie. Who even knows at this point what they were trying to be? I don't know. Maybe it says it in the this book here. This making of book, but I don't know. But I would love to see something like that. Marcus says they need to make JP movies, like the first and second movies, gritty and dark. The new Jurassic World movies are too CG and clean. CGI. I don't know. I don't know if we're getting back to those days. That's the thing. I don't think we're getting back to those days ever. I'm trying to think. It's hard to say, because literally today Andor ended on Disney Plus, and that show is phenomenal and looks great and is very relevant and gritty and all that stuff. So, there's a chance, I guess, but I don't know that Universal's going to go that route. Yeah, I can see what you mean by they're very clean and a lot of CG. That stuff doesn't really bother me. There's a lot of green in those movies, though. They do look pretty, I think. But Jurassic Park and those movies looked like Jurassic World does, I feel like, back then, right? Wouldn't you say that? I feel like back in 1993 when that movie came out, there was probably somebody out there like how Martin Scorsese and Tarantino and, those likes are always saying that Marvel movies are garbage or whatever. There had to be somebody back in 1993 that was like, this blockbuster movie, because we can't forget that it wasn't like some indie movie or anything. It was a blockbuster movie intended to look the way Jurassic World does today. So I don't know. I would like to hear more of the detractors back in 1993 to see what their thoughts were. Not saying that you're a detractor or anything, but I would like to hear like kind of the thought process on how that movie looked. It's so different though, because that movie did something that no other movies really did at that time. So that portion of the conversation may not even be a part of the conversation, because everybody's too focused on the fact that it was the CG. I don't know. It's kind of like a circle, like you're just going through, because when Jurassic World was out, or Jurassic Park was out, that is what everybody talked about, right? They talked about how that CG looked so good. It looked incredible. But at that point, it wasn't like nobody was tired of it, right? Nobody was tired of movies with CG. We can blame Jurassic Park. We can blame Jurassic Park for the way you feel about Jurassic World. So I think you just have to look at them through a different lens these days, because we're not going back. I don't think we're going back to those days. I'm not even sure what this comment is in reference to. But I like it. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds fun. What are the chances they make a movie where 93 characters and maybe Camp Cretaceous characters meet? I would say pretty slim. I feel like, and I was trying to say that before. I got like a little sidetracked and I like went on a tangent, but I was trying to say that like I feel like the people up top don't necessarily care to include, like really include Camp Cretaceous as a real source of canon to the films. It seems like they're a little afraid to do it, unlike other properties like Star Wars or the MCU. But I'll never say never. I think it would be amazing if they did. And it would be really cool. I don't know if it would happen so quickly, like right now or anything. But, you know, if you let these kids grow up right now that are absorbing Camp Cretaceous, give them another 10 years. But at that point, you're not really going to get the JP characters coming back unless you get like a Kelly Malcolm or an Eric or something like that, you know? Maybe the kids and the old kids and the new kids. Now I'm getting text messages. Good job silencing my phone. But I don't know. I don't know that would ever happen, getting those characters to come together. But it would be fantastic if they did. And I think if they wanted to, like I said before, like having an interaction with Ben and Dodgson or something like that, or some of the Camp Cretaceous crews, we already got that interaction. I forget. I don't remember if he actually interacted with them. I'm trying to remember. Do y'all remember season 5? Did Dodgson like actually interact with those kids, or was it like a I just missed you kind of thing every 2 seconds? I don't remember exactly if there was like legitimate interactions with Dodgson and the kids. But it would be really cool to see, because like I was saying before, if there was to be a story about Manticore Island, I feel like there needs to be some resolution on that comment from Jurassic World Dominion about the dinosaurs from Sorna. And then I feel like they referenced Sorna in Camp Cretaceous as far as where those dinosaurs came from. So it's possible that there needs to be a story about getting the dinosaurs to Sanctuary Island and setting up that. That would be really cool. And you could, get Campbell Scott to come back as Dodgson. And there you go. There's your JP characters and your Camp Cretaceous characters. The Jurassic World Holiday Special was Jurassic World. It was just Jurassic World, right? I mean, there's a Christmas song in that movie. It's just Jurassic World. Kane says, I don't know why Jurassic World Dominion received as much hate as it did. Sure, it had its flaws, but it holds up to most modern blockbuster standards. I would expect it to at least get better reception than Fallen Kingdom. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I see what you mean. I mean, I definitely don't understand the hate. I've talked about that a lot. I don't get it. I'm certainly biased, but even some fans don't like it. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what that quality is that people aren't into, but for me, that movie works so well. And I was just revisiting the middle portion of the movie to talk about the score for the podcast I recorded yesterday. And was it yesterday? No, I think it was 2 days ago. Yesterday, I recorded a theme park show for my other show. That's right. Too many recordings. See, I don't know what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. The reception. Yeah, because I was watching that middle portion and I'm like, man, this movie is so good. I don't get it. I don't know why people don't like that movie. All right, so Collect JP 30 says Dodgson never saw the kids other than Kenji. Okay. That's right. Kenji kind of showed up in a suit or tie, right, with his dad. I forget exactly the interactions, but yeah, that would be cool if, I don't know. I would like to go back and revisit that season. It would take a lot, but I would like to go back and revisit that season and just kind of see all the interactions, see where everybody kind of dips in and out of the story and the resolution of when Dodgson, because it's probably, it's not the entire arc. He's only there for a little bit, I think. So I would like to see, what happens as far as like what he feels about what went down on this island, and then his thoughts about potentially pillaging that island later on. A Jurassic fan just getting back from Universal Studios. Well, I hope you had a great time. Which one were you at? Florida? Look at that. That looks so much better right there. Too bright. Why does it look this way? I guess we're sitting up. Yeah. Let's see. Gotta fix the camera a little bit. That white balance is like, yikes. A Christmas special video with the Jurassic World Dominion Advent calendar. What? I don't even know what's in the Advent calendar. Oh, the minis. That's right. It's just, I mean, that's not too thrilling for me. I have a picture of everything that's in it right here, and it's fine. Like, it's good. The minis are fun, but the minis, I don't really care too much about the minis. I like the other ones better. The captives, I feel like the captives are pretty cool. But these minis that I'm looking at don't have a lot of detail on them. I do appreciate the other items that are in there. I'm not going to ruin it for you just in case you don't know what's in there. But the other items look cool. That's fun. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it at one point. I just do a video every day in December. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe I'll take you up on that. Week after... I get it. I know. A week after Christmas movie. I was just thinking about that the other day. I don't know why. I planned out a conversation in my head with Colin. And I was like, what would I ask Colin? And the first thing that popped in my head is, why is it a week after Christmas movie? What was the idea? I would love to know the idea there. I would really love to know it. I got no problem with it. I would just like to know the thought process of a week after Christmas. That's very interesting to me. We'll see. Got a text. Hold on. But yeah, it's funny. But I don't know. It doesn't make much sense for it to be a week after Christmas movie for me. Jurassic fan was in Orlando. All right. The River Adventure and Velocicoaster, not surprising, no. Yeah, I mean they're great rides. I was there back in October. I'm trying to remember. I might have gotten on Velocicoaster. No, I got on Velocicoaster in August. I was there also in August. But the only thing I think I went on was Poseidon's Fury, and it had been a while since I've done that, and I don't think my wife has done that at all, but that was very fun. I love that attraction. So much fun. You just got back from Ferrix. Well, here, hold on. Let me find something here. Hold on. All right, ready? That's not very loud. I feel like I need something with a little bit more resonance than that tinny sound that that I just hit there on the show. But if you have been to Ferrix, you may understand that reference. No, Jurassic World is the week after Christmas. Yeah, that it's like very confusing. There's a whole lot of I feel like there's a whole lot of confusion over it. I don't even remember the nuance of the entire discussion, but it's been a while since I've thought about it. But the obviously the movie has like, I think it's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, while the kids are in the airport saying goodbye to their parents at the very beginning of this movie. And I just sit there and question, like, why are we still listening to Christmas music a week after Christmas? I get it. Maybe the radio's still playing it. I guess that makes sense. You know, it still lingers, right? It still lingers. You know, some people want Christmas to extend. I know theme parks certainly still have their decorations up, until January at some point, like the 15th of January. Sometimes those things come down. So it makes sense that a song could be playing in an airport. But from the perspective of making a movie, that's where things get a little fuzzy for me. Because I'm thinking, this movie starts off with snow. Snow doesn't necessarily need to mean Christmas, right? It doesn't. They're not mutually exclusive. You can have snow in November, in October, whenever. You know, depending on where you are. January, February, March, snow. So it doesn't need to be Christmas. So the fact that they added a Christmas song in the airport is interesting. I would actually like to take a look. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna watch the scene. Let's. We're not gonna put it up here on the stream, so bear with me. I'm gonna take a look because I want to see what is going on in the background. I want to see what everybody else is doing. Oh, I'm not logged in on this. Come on. I want to see what else is happening in this movie. All right, here we go. Make sure it's muted. All right, we're going to go back to the beginning. Let's say about a little bit earlier. All right. We are at 3 minutes or so. Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh, it's not playing. I think it's because I have it plugged in. Hold on, let me unplug it. I don't know why the video's not coming up. It's just literally... Wait, look, watch. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. My iPad looks so dirty from here. I don't know why the video is not coming up. So I can't even see what's happening in this movie. Let's try again. All right, here we go. It's working now. It's probably because I had it plugged into the computer. Are you going to be okay? Have yourself a merry little Christmas. All right, I'm looking at everybody in the background. Are there any presents? No presents, no Christmas outfits, scarves, no Santa hats. I don't see anything of the Christmas nature in this airport. When you see my name, push it. Push to close. There's 0 instances of Christmas in this airport. 0. Nobody's carrying a wreath. There's no, like, Christmas trees. There's no, like, white beards. There's literally none of this. Nothing to tie you to Christmas. All right, and that's the end of the scene. And then, obviously, as we know, there's no Christmas in the theme park of Jurassic World, which is interesting. If you're a theme park, you've absolutely got Christmas decorations up. 100%. I went to Six Flags on Veterans Day, and there were flags everywhere. So they would absolutely be decked out for Christmas. They would be decking those halls, dude. In Jurassic World, it may be tropical, but they're decking those halls. But not in the movie. So, that was a tangent. What are we doing here? How long have I been doing this? Well, thanks, Marcus, for listening from Ireland. That's awesome. You said the opening scene of the second Jurassic World was dark and was like the first two. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was like that moment in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was mind-blowing. Like, you know, like that opening scene was very different than a lot of other stuff that we've seen. And I would go to say that, like, Jurassic World Dominion goes that route a few times. I think there's some really incredible stuff in there. Like, for instance, the T-Rex at the drive-in is really great. Even the T-Rex just hurtling its way through the woods to the drive-in. The Therizinosaurus scene is just brutal and amazing. So I like that kind of stuff. I don't know. I see what you mean there about it, but I don't know that it's like you've opened Pandora's box and there's no going back, you know? I don't know. I mean, I always talk about it. I would like to see a TV series or a movie or whatever that does that kind of thing that Jurassic Park did, where there's only 15 minutes of dinosaurs. I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see that, but I just don't, especially after seeing Dominion, and there's 1,000 dinosaurs in that movie. Pretty sure. That's a number. Let me actually look it up. Oh, yeah, 1,000. It says it right there. And I don't see them going back to just like one. I would love it if they did a movie with one dinosaur. That would be so cool. That would be amazing to me. Suchomimus. Jurassic Souls, back me up. Suchomimus movie. That's it. Nothing else. No other dinosaurs. Not a compy. No compies. No Lystrosaurus. I don't want no Gallimimus. No Pteranodons. Nothing. Literally just Sucho. That's it. And the movie's just called Just Sucho. Jurassic World Just Sucho. And that's it. That's what I want. But I just don't think that we'll ever do that. Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. Best openings in order. Jurassic World Dominion, Fallen Kingdom, JP, Jurassic World, The Lost World, JP3. Ooh, that's interesting. I cannot agree with that that list. What would mine be? Mine would be, let me type it out here. Oh man. This is hard. This is very hard. And Jurassic World Dominion is interesting because, like, what intro are we going off of? Theatrical or extended cut? I'm just reading these comments. I don't know. How many movies do I have left? All right, there's no other order to this. It's just gonna be this one. I'm doing this, and then y'all gonna freak out. But throw your rankings in there. I want to see what your rankings are. Kane, thank you for this question, this comment, because it's great. It's great. And actually, I feel like I should do an episode on that. I'm gonna write that down. So spoilers for this episode when we eventually get to it. But best openings. I would love to do an episode on this with, lots of call-ins, emails, whatever. Get a few guests to talk about it. That would be pretty fun. I think you could get like a good, knowing us, we could do a 3-hour show on just this one topic. But yeah, you could get a good episode out of this, I think. Oof. All right. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you my list. I'm going to tell you my last pick. I'm going to tell you my last pick because I feel like that might be the most controversial. I got to sit on this for a little bit and just think about it. But I think this is what I'm going with. I'm writing it down here just in case you're wondering. That's my list. And my final item on the best openings of a Jurassic movie is typed in the chat. And this is the least best. The worst opening of a Jurassic movie goes to Jurassic World. Absolutely giving Jurassic World the worst opening scene in any of the Jurassic movies. And that is saying a lot. I'm putting Jurassic Park 3 above Jurassic World for opening scenes. That is rough. Better get this episode relatively soon. I'll consider it. I got to look at our list of episodes, our schedule, because I have episodes scheduled out for a while. But as we know, I didn't put out an episode this week, so I got to reshuffle things around a little bit. But maybe I can get one out soon. We got a lot going on, and the new year is almost here, so we can kind of start fresh in the new year. Let me see. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you my full list because I'm going to save that. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun episode. I can already hear it. I think there would be enough varied openings in there. I think the lists would be interesting enough to hear from different perspectives. So what is it today? Today is, or this week, I might have an opening in a few weeks. I think I might have one opening, but we'll see. We'll let you know. Great idea. I'm gonna indicate who did this. Kane, get a shout out. Kane 702. All right. Wrote it down. We're good to go. Let's see what y'all are thinking. Collect JP 30 says JP, Jurassic World Dominion, Fallen Kingdom, Lost World, Jurassic World, JP3. Siaka says Dominion, Jurassic Park, the rest. Every other movie ever. Oh, that's going to be an interesting list, though. The one including every movie ever. Because there's some good movies in there that have amazing opening scenes. Jurassic Fan says Dominion Extended, Fallen Kingdom, JP, The Lost World, JP3, then Jurassic World. Okay, so you're on. You might be on the same boat, like as far as you have Jurassic World last. That's awesome. No, not yet. It's memeable for sure. But there's substance. There's substance. Whether it's good or bad, substance is arguable, but there is something there. Jurassic World has nothing. There's nearly nothing in that intro to the movie. And it's pretty, I never really thought about it before. When Jurassic World came out, I don't know if I even really considered the fact that it was really missing that opening sequence. But, since getting Fallen Kingdom, I was like, oh, yeah, it's absolutely missing what the others have. But, yeah. But anyway. And like I said before, I did put out the question online. I'm not sure what were we talking about? The fan film. I know it was brought up just a minute ago. Jared says, look up the Jurassic fan film by BW Films, Stegosaurus. Yeah, that fan film is awesome. So that is a good thing to mention because, let me see where it was. Roberto had said it. Let's see if I can bring this up here real quick. Let me bring this up. Muzzamil, I'll get to that in a second, but I had asked what topics should I discuss, and this one, fan films. Notice the general quality and number of proper Jurassic fan films has dropped significantly since 2018 or so. I think the Stegosaurus one is pretty great. It's really great. So please look up this one, Roberto, if you have not yet. Stegosaurus is very good. But I think I don't know, maybe you're onto something though, as far as the amount or, the amount of proper Jurassic Park fan films, it seems to have dropped. I don't know. I feel like back in the days, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, in those days, there were a lot. It felt like there were a lot of fan films back then. I feel like I was getting notified of them all the time, but it feels like it happens way less frequently now. I'm not sure why that is. Well, I mean, in the past several years, surely COVID has maybe put a damper on that. That's probably a thing. I mean, you listed here since 2018 or so, and that's when Fallen Kingdom came out. So I feel like, that's certainly, I feel like that's when it kind of dipped out for sure, because there seemed to be a lot of like Jurassic World reference stuff, like people were referencing that movie, but there hasn't been a lot of reference to anything past that, which is very interesting. I do think there have been other things. There have been audio dramas. There have been other fan films, I think, for sure. Yeah, maybe I'm actually like not even correct on the fact that there have been a drop, because I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, other ones are popping into my head. So I don't even know if there's really been too big of a drop. I think if you maybe consider, it seems like maybe back in the 2018 or 2015 to 2018 days, there was maybe bigger budgets to these fan films. Maybe. But it does seem like maybe there are less, or at least they're not getting the same attention that others did back then. It's interesting. Yeah, here. Oops, that's not the one I meant to do. Siaka says, COVID plus tools for CG cost money. Some 3D products moved from purchase to subscription. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's tough, right? They are tough to do. And, I talked about it before, like how I know Marcus was talking about movies going back to the way they were made prior to the Jurassic World movies. And I would love to see that single dinosaur thing. I feel like a lot of fan films do that single dinosaur thing. And that is a good way to go. It's tough, and they do that because it's like, hey, we can maybe make some resources for one thing, but that's it. It's tough. It's tough. So that's absolutely a thing, and I've seen a lot of creatives that have the ability to make their own CG dinosaurs, who kind of all-encompassing are like directing, doing the CG, acting in it. So like I've seen those kinds of short films, but it's hard. I feel like everybody's stressed and there's a lot going on. So I feel like that maybe puts a damper on things. But I think since the days of post Fallen Kingdom, maybe there's been other ones. I was thinking about when I said that there maybe hasn't been a lot tying into the recent films, but I think that might be false, because there have been a lot of breakout scenarios, a lot of films focusing on dinosaur interactions in the wild, whether they show something or not. I think there's been a lot of that. We've had a lot of audio dramas focusing on that on our show. So yeah, I mean, Talk Jurassic is working hard on a project right now for the coming year in 2023. So there's going to be some fun audio drama stuff to look forward to in the future on the podcast. And he's done some stuff this year, focusing like prior to Dominion, I think it was, leading up to Dominion. And so audio dramas are easier, right? They're so much easier because you don't need the visual of everything. They're still hard to produce. They're very hard to produce, and you have to get a lot of actors and sound effects and music and whatnot. But the stories can be a little bit bigger. So I think I like the audio drama route quite a bit. I mean, back in the day on the podcast when Arjun did Extinction Level Jurassic Park, which kind of tied together the larger Jurassic universe with this one story, that was fantastic. I really loved that. I don't know if y'all got a chance to listen to Extinction Level. It ran on a lot of our episodes for a long time, and that was a really, really fantastic series. So if you have not looked up Extinction Level, go back, take a listen to it. I know Arjun has it up on YouTube, and it's on our old episodes as well. But you're probably better off just going to YouTube and checking out Extinction Level on there. It's really, really fun. Primeval used to run episodes with only one or two dinosaurs. Show ended up getting canceled and revived 4 times for being too expensive. Yeah, I feel like that was the same reason, what was the name of that show? Can't remember. There was like that show that was on Fox or whatever. It was in the future. They went through a portal and there were dinosaurs there. And the dude from Avatar was there. And some other people were there. Yeah, I don't know. Terra Nova. Yeah, there you go. Terra Nova. Thank you, Siaka. I was kind of blanking on that. Not kind of, fully blanking on that. I really enjoyed that show. I really thought it was fun, but sometimes the dinosaurs were like, not great. It's not really great. Yeah, Quantum Leap. That was it. The portal. Yeah. So Kane had said, I would love to see Universal do a few short 5 to 7 episode streaming shows set in the Jurassic universe. Yeah, it's wild that the Monsterverse, Lord of the Rings, like all of these other properties are getting their own shows way before Jurassic. Surely they have Camp Cretaceous, but that's not the same. That's not the same thing. Why? Why does this not exist? Peacock exists. Put it on there. You have deals with Netflix. Put it on there. I don't care. Wherever you want to put it. Put it out there. If they made a Jurassic TV show and put it on Peacock, people would watch it. I don't know. But yeah, it would be great to see an influx of fan films now that, we don't know the full future of the film franchise for Jurassic. It'd be pretty interesting to see. I think there's a lot of stories to tell, and it would be great to see other people get the chance to tell them. Muzzamil wanted to take a look back. The prologue dropped online last year. And then 8 years ago, we got that first trailer. I know we talked about I talked about the Force Awakens trailer. But, yeah, when was that trailer? I don't remember when that trailer dropped. I don't know why. Was it during a football game or something like that? I forget. But anyway, prologue. Yeah, how cool would it be if like a random like prologue type thing or a Battle at Big Rock thing just kind of like dropped out of nowhere on Thanksgiving? Oh, that would be awesome. I know it's not going to happen, but Thanksgiving feels like a great time to like drop some random thing. And to get like a little jump on what do you call it? On the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Oh, that would be great. I would not be surprised if like Indiana Jones drops randomly tomorrow. I think that could be a big possibility. Seeing an Indiana Jones trailer drop tomorrow, that would be absolutely fantastic. Man, that would be so good. I'm like really keeping my fingers crossed something like that happens. Because those images, we've gotten like a week full of amazing images showing up, and I cannot wait for that movie. So I think having a trailer pop up tomorrow would be amazing. And man, I mean, talk about a look back. I mean, that movie, the previous one came out in 2009. No, 2008. 2008, right? Yeah, 2008. So there's a bigger gap between Crystal Skull and Indy 5 than there is Avatar and Avatar 2. How is that possible? Because Avatar did come out in 2009 and is getting a movie in 2022. Indy was 2008 and now 2023. So, yikes. But then Jurassic was like 15 years too, right? So that was, when did that drop? 2014 then? Yikes. So yeah, it's, we're getting old. I don't know. I think about it all the time just because, like, I got all this, these things behind me and all these fun things from the past, my old, Red Rex and stuff like that. And I know I show it off from time to time, and I don't really know where it is. Oh, here it is. But, like, the fact that I have this that I made back in 93 or whenever, I think it was 93, the Jurassic Park Club. And it's on a magnet. And can I put it on something? Do I have something it would, like, stick to right here? There we go. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It's like my mic, what do they call those things? I forget. The Jurassic Park Club, and I'm the manager. I am the manager of the Jurassic Park Club. That's what I thought back in 93. And look, my old home phone number's on there. If you want to call it, go ahead. But yeah, it's like reminiscing about this stuff is wild. The fact that this movie franchise has been around this long. Next year, we're coming on 30 years. I feel like every year you see something new, you're like, oh man, how that thing's been out for 20 years already? I just literally said it today. Or no, yesterday. There's a music festival in my state. And I saw it was the 20th anniversary. And I was like, are you kidding me? That festival, I remember when it started. But yeah, I don't know. It's wild that we're sitting here in 2022 and the franchise is done. Like, for now, right? Like, for now, it's like seemingly done. And surely there will be more. But it's like, wow, we just wrapped up the promise of more content. It was just 2015. It was just here. And we were just watching the trailer for Jurassic World. And then we just saw the movie. It just happened like 10 weeks ago. It was not long ago, right? That's when the movie came out. So it's wild that we're just sitting here. 3 films, a short film, a prologue, Camp Cretaceous, 5 seasons, 3 scores, loads of toys, endless amounts of toys, collectibles. It's wild. The what do you call it? The Amber Society? We got that. That's a thing. The motion comics, got to bring them up. Canon. And we've got the ultimate visual histories. It's it. This is it. We're done. This full, I just got this. I know I'm a little behind, but I just got this the other day. Yeah, it's I gotta dive into it more, but and also thank you to Inside Editions for sending this my way. But this is the past several years. That's it. New Rides, New Rides charity, absolutely. This is the past several years of our lives that we've been doing, sitting here. But we're not in this, by the way. Nobody mentioned us. We didn't get a mention in the official visual history. We're not visual enough. But The entire history of everything that we've all been doing for the past, 8 years is in here. That's wild. That's wild. Games. Yeah, games too. So many things. So many things. So it's wild that, like, that was it. That was everything we got, Yeah, one special interactive episode for Camp Cretaceous. We got the Amazon exclusive story thing on the Echo. Can you even still do that? I don't know. Yeah, Dakota, you got to pick up the visual histories for sure. I haven't really read through them as much as I'd like to, but they are full of amazing stuff, great images, really cool, like, pamphlets full of concept art and little prop things and stuff like that. There's so much in there. Like, I don't know, like, why, but, like, here's Dr. Wu's badge. Like, and then here's, like, mini Ian Malcolm book cover. And, like, concept art stuff, like, super cool. And a map that doesn't make any sense. Like, how? Mosasaurus, tell me how. How did you? How? Let me check another map. How? It's a little bit more, like, a little bit more possible here. Like, there's maybe some chance, right, that it would just, like, let me go out here and then go to... It's hard to, like, direct my finger while looking at the screen. But how did it get out? And then also, like, is this in the book, or did I just like, draw this? Like, what is this? I took it out of the book. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's supposed to be this way. And you can kind of see it. This is Owen. And this is the tire. And this is the jaw from the Indominus. So, yeah. A great drawing. Who did this? It was just in the book, but I'm like, did I just scribble something and leave it here in this book? It's great, really great books. And that'll be fun to look through. I'm very, very excited to look through that full book. There's a lot of text, a lot of information in there. It's going to be a great time. Yeah, I know. Doesn't make any sense. Cereal box, yeah, that played Jurassic World. Hold on. I don't know what I did with it. I had it was a cookie box. And it played the Fallen Kingdom behind the scenes thing. So weird. So weird. But amazing. And it still plays. I just was playing it like, oh, it's definitely in the other room. I don't know. I'm not gonna go get it. But yeah, it was fantastic. There was some weird stuff that came out recently. But yeah, There's a lot to look back on. And I think we'll do a lot more of that, in the coming year when we have to look back on Jurassic Park for 30th anniversary. We did a 25th anniversary episode, obviously a few years ago. And that was really great. That was a really great episode. I had a lot of fun with that one. We did a 25th, I think, for The Lost World, which was this year. And I guess we'll have to do one for Jurassic Park 3 whenever that happens. We just passed the 20th year. So we got a few more years for that. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. This is way longer than I expected. An hour and a half for zero topics. Zero topics tonight. But we got through it. We did it. Thanks to you. You all did it. Came through with some fun conversation pieces. Now we got new episodes to plan. We're going to be talking about those lists of the best opening scenes. We got a lot of fun stuff to look forward to, I think. But anyway, head to our website, JurassicParkPodcast.com. Find all of our stuff over there. Honestly, at this point, who cares about social media? Twitter, yeah, we're on there. Sure, for however long. Instagram, yeah, I'm there sometimes. Facebook, no, I'm not there. Definitely not there. We're there, but I'm not there. TikTok, I'm sometimes there. Sometimes. I just made a Hive. Kind of, I guess. Not really. I'm there, but I don't know. We'll see if that pans out. But you can listen to the podcast. A lot of fun stuff coming up. We've got, we've got the Dino Score episode coming up this week. We've got part 3 is actually coming in January. Look at that. Ooh, so far away. We got the mailbag, maybe. I gotta talk to Jen. I meant to message her because she had a baby, and we gotta see if we can maybe record. We'll see. But Wire coming up this is all January. Man, we got a lot of stuff in January apparently. But the fact that we've dwindled down to 2 episodes a month make things way less intense. There's only a handful of episodes. So when I'm mentioning, there's only 3 episodes down, we're talking about January. But yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. We've got book clubs coming up for The Evolution of Claire. That's going to be fun. I think it's just going to be 1 episode. But yeah, there's a lot on the table here, a lot of fun stuff coming up. And the franchise has kind of wound down, but there's definitely still a lot to talk about. And there will certainly be a lot to talk about in the future here. So stay tuned. Follow us on our website. Follow us on other platforms. I'm at Brad Jost. If you want, follow me. You can. If you want, I'm the manager of the Jurassic Park Club. If you want my card, here's my card. Manager of the Jurassic Park fan club. But it's from 1993, so I don't know if it's not a huge fan base anymore. But we're doing what we can. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Be kind. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a great time. Also, I didn't mention it. That's terrible. This is really terrible that I didn't mention this. But please look at the side of the page. Look down below. Please donate to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We're doing a fundraiser, charity drive. Jurassic Gives Back. The fan community has always been great around the holidays to help give back to kids in need. And, I always feel like a great way to give back is to help out the hospital where, you have to sometimes use these services and you have to go out there and your kids have to be in a hospital, and it's just not a fun time to think about or fun place to be. But if you could help out in any way and make these people's lives a little bit easier, I know everybody would greatly appreciate it. The hospital would as well. Help, fund a child's care or a family or whatever the case may be. Wherever that money goes, it all goes to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. If you could donate some money, share this around. this will be up on all the videos on our channel. So if you want to tell somebody, just have them look up the show, share them a link, whatever the case is, donate. We'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, be kind, and as always, enjoy. Bye, everybody.